Hey, happy 4th of July, everybody. Blah, 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 blah. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Oh, knock it off, knock it off. Okay, happy 4th of July. And here we go, and we're going to go and deal with personal pronouns. And I'm going to start off with something that's a little tricky right off the bat, and then go into a little explanation, get into some other details, and then go back to it again, okay? But there seems to be a little bit of confusion with this and controversy on this. So after looking at, I don't know, maybe a dozen websites or so, it seems to be the best solution. Okay, when you have a personal pronoun, okay, that's a possessive pronoun. The possessive pronoun, it's, okay, with the possessive pronoun, don't end, right? Don't end your sentence with the possessive pronoun, okay? Like, for example, okay, we had ours and the monster had its. We had ours and the monster had its. We had ours and the monster had its. That's, I could see why they have a problem with that. It just sounds funny. It sounds like something should be following its. Sounds incomplete. So they only have its listed as a possessive adjective. It's got to come before something. They don't have the possessive pronoun and ending a sentence with the word its. All right. So now it's like I put question marks because it's kind of, I mean, people arguing back and forth. Some people find this acceptable. We had ours and the monster had its. Maybe it is acceptable. Maybe it just depends on what dictionary or what grammarian you're referring to, what book, what grammar book. So I guess, you know, it just depends on where you look, but it does sound awkward. It sounds incomplete. We had ours and the monster had its. So I went around to a bunch of different websites, and I think this is probably the best solution. All right, this one right here. Okay. Use the word own. Okay. Okay, so you have the sentence, we had ours and the monster had its. Okay, instead, write that sentence out like this. We had ours and the monster had its own. We had ours and the monster had its own. All right, so you use the word own. And I looked it up, and own is, well, it could be an adjective, but it's also listed as a pronoun. All right, so in this case right here, you would have own as the pronoun, and you would have its as a modifier, as an adjective to the pronoun own. Okay, so you're dealing with its here, which would be classified as a possessive adjective. Okay, a possessive adjective, a personal pronoun that's a possessive adjective. It'll still be called some people will still call possessive adjective possessive pronoun, because, you know, that's what they do to confuse you. You know, just like when they talk about verbs, although they're not functioning as verbs, like verbals, but yet grammarians will call them verbs in a sentence, and you're all confused. And actually, the verbals are now functioning as adjectives. You know, ing ending verbs without helping verbs, or ed ending verbs without helping verbs. They're verbals. You know, so like the same here. Sometimes it might be called a personal pronoun when actually, or excuse me, a possessive pronoun when actually it's functioning as a possessive adjective, like it is here. Okay, up top here, that is a possessive pronoun. The monster had its, where I have the red question mark over it. I didn't want to put an X on it and say it was wrong, because it might be acceptable. All right, but it sounds awkward. It sounds kind of funny. And a lot of grammarians and a lot of grammar websites frown on it. And in fact, the personal pronoun or possessive pronoun, or the possessive adjective its, is not even listed. under possessive pronoun. It's only listed as a possessive adjective. Okay? And that's what it is on the bottom here. That's a possessive adjective before own, its own. Okay? So instead of writing it like we had ours and the monster had its, I mean, it sounds like something should come after its to finish it, you know? So it does sound funny, sounds awkward. Okay, write it like this. We had ours and the monster had its own. All right, and now you're changing the its from a possessive pronoun, which is up there, possessive pronoun, okay, where you're ending the sentence with the monster had its, and you're changing it from a possessive pronoun to a possessive adjective modifying the pronoun own. Okay? All right. So we'll go over from the beginning here. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so we have personal pronouns, and we'll go through them here. Okay, you have, with personal pronouns, you have a subjective case, you have a possessive case, and you have an objective case, okay? In the possessive case, you have two categories. You have possessive adjective, and you have possessive pronoun, all right? Two categories in possessive case, possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. And again, it can be confusing because sometimes people don't even bother saying possessive adjective. They will just say possessive pronoun when it's actually functioning as a possessive adjective, all right? So, okay, we'll go back to the subjective case here. Okay, singular, personal pronoun, singular, subjective case. Okay, so you have I, you, he, she, it. Subjective case, okay? I got it down first person, second person, third person, okay? And we'll go through the persons in a second here. So subjective case is I, you, he, she, it. That's singular. Personal pronouns, singular, subjective case. I, you, he, she, it, okay? Third person. Now we go to plural. First person, we. Second person, you. Third person, plural, they, okay? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Okay? That's a subjective case. All right. So we go now to the... We'll go down to, say, object. Okay, the objective case here right at the end. Okay? The objective case right here at the end. Okay. Personal pronouns. Singular. Objective case, okay, me, you, him, her, its. Plural is us, you, them, okay, objective case. So that would be, they could be like direct objects, indirect objects, object of the preposition. Okay, these are the words that you would use for direct objects, object of the preposition, indirect objects. Okay, the objective case, me, you, him, her, it. That's the third person. Okay, him, her, it, third person objective case. Us, you, them. All right, all right. So, and then we go back here. We'll go back to the possessive case. Okay. So we have three different cases. We have subjective case, we have possessive case, and we have objective case. Okay? So the possessive adjectives, my, your, his, her, its, plural, our, your, their. Okay? So it's kind of funny. You don't see them ending on S with the possessive adjectives. But what changes them, some of these just from from a possessive adjective to a possessive pronoun is you just got to add an S to the possessive adjective, and then it turns into a possessive pronoun. Okay, not with mine, okay, but my switches to mine as a pronoun. Okay, all right, you go, this is my book. All right, my book. My is the adjective modifying book, okay, indicating I own the book, ownership of the book, my book. This is my book, okay. I could also go, this is mine, just like that. This is mine. All right, and mine replaced my book. Or you could have a sentence, the book is mine. All right, so instead of like going, the book is my book, you go, the book is mine. All right, but if you have like, say, like, this is mine, you say, well, what? But then you can go like, this is my book. Okay, my being a possessive adjective. But you can also go like, say, this is mine, or you can say, this book is mine, or the book is mine. All right, so okay, so we can go possessive case, possessive pronouns, mine, yours. Notice how we went from your, okay, your book, or the book is yours. Okay, possessive pronoun. Okay, it could stand on its own. Yours can stand on its own, right, with the S, but your can't. You know, this is your. You don't say this is your. You say this is yours. This is yours. Okay? All right. And then you have his and hers. Okay, and again, there's no its, like I just explained that before. On this website, they didn't have the its, and on other websites as well, they didn't have the its. So as a possessive pronoun, only as a possessive adjective. All right, and like I said with that sentence that I gave you before, you know, it was, what was it? The monster had its, you know, it says had its. It sounds like you have to follow its with something, even though you don't. In that situation there, it still sounds like you have to complete it with something. So it's awkward, and at least the grammarians are frowning upon it. And like I said, this website here didn't even have the it's listed under possessive case, possessive pronoun. All right. Okay. Now we go to the plural, possessive pronouns. Okay. And look what we do. We just add like S to these. All right. Possessive adjective is our. Possessive pronoun, ours. Okay. These are ours. These books are ours. All right. You can't go, these books are our. Okay. Or these are our books. Okay. So, okay. And then you go, yours again. And it's just like, all you're doing is adding the S now. It changes it from an adjective, possessive adjective, your, to possessive pronoun, yours. You know, this is your. Can't do that because your is possessive adjective. You gotta end it with a noun or a pronoun. So this is yours, not this is your, but this is yours. This is yours. Okay. All right. This is their. No, this is theirs. Possessive pronoun, theirs. All right. This is their books. Okay, their books are their possessive adjective, their, okay. This is theirs books, no. Okay, this is their books, their possessive adjective, come before the noun, modifying books. All right, but this is theirs. Okay, that's good. All right, because theirs can stand alone as a pronoun. Okay, there is the adjective, and theirs is the pronoun. All right. Okay, and then, all right, let's see what else we have here. Let's move it on. Whoa, wow, I'm already up to 14 minutes. Okay, so this is going to be a two-parter.